you can use this as a personal lubricant. If you're less mature viewer or younger, this is probably something you're going to laugh about, but
how can you stop when it's everything you dreamed and it's so far left to run? How can you quit when it's all you've ever wanted and you don't know what's to come?
Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to my channel, Carib Spice. Today's video is all about good old coconut oil. This is not new to me, okay? I grew up in the Caribbean. My family, especially my grandmother and my grand aunt, always made coconut oil. This is something that we do and did very often back then. So it's not new to me. I know it's kind of like a health craze lately, but regardless, I felt really compelled to share with you the benefits of coconut oil and why you should have a little bit of it in your house, whether it's in your kitchen or part of your skincare or whatever. Coconut oil has so many benefits. I really felt compelled to share with you. Coconut oil is made up of short-term medium chains, okay, of a compound. I'm just going to leave it very basic, and that makes it a little bit saturated but on the healthy side. Okay, it's so much better than trans fat. You really want to stay away from trans fat when you're cooking, and saturated fats as well. So it contains a little bit of the saturated fats but on the healthy side. And the thing about trans fat, the reason why I say you want to stay away from trans fat is because of the fact that it can directly affect your heart health. So you can suffer from heart disease if you consume foods with a lot of trans fat, a high trans fat content. You can definitely increase your cholesterol level, the bad cholesterol. You know, high trans fat can also lead you to depression, and there are tons of other issues and concerns with high trans fat consumption. So leaving all that aside, I am sharing with you my personal experience with coconut oil. And the other thing as well, coconut oil is known to have antifungal and antibacterial properties. That is one reason I'll always hold on to the product. When I shop for coconut oil, I have to make sure I'm getting 100% unrefined virgin coconut oil. I buy this one at Walmart, and there's another one in a little container. That's just going to be my suggestion, because I feel like if you're going to use a natural product, you want to use it in the most unrefined state as much as possible. It is verified non-GMO. Coconut oil is very, well, I don't want to say stable, but it does not degrade very quickly. It might smell a little bit rancid after a period of time, but it does last for a little while, okay? And that is the other thing I appreciate about it. So the first thing that's, that I noted on here, and something that I practice all the time, coconut oil is great for oil pulling. You simply, well, I wake up in the morning, I do not rinse my mouth or anything. I just wake up, take a spoonful of coconut oil, and I slosh it around my mouth for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I do that every workday of the week. I did a little experiment. I did it for 2 weeks straight, and I can actually tell you my teeth have all whitened. I did not do it for that initially. I was just, doing this for oral, just general oral health. This does not replace your flossing and your brushing and so on. It's just something you add into your regimen to help with your oral hygiene. So I take a spoonful of this and I slosh it around my mouth, and then I'm going to tell you, do not spit in your sink. You kind of spit in a spit cup or a bucket or outside or in tissue or wherever, but do not spit in your sink, because this is an oil and it's going to clog your sink. The second big thing I can talk about, big fact here, we had a terrible flea situation a couple of years ago, and since then, up till now, well, I can't say up till now, but since then and for a while there last year, it was terrible. We used every product on the market. We treated our yard, we treated the pets, we bombed the house. I mean, we did everything you could have possibly thought of at the time. I took the animals to the vet, whatever, and nothing worked long term. I saw somewhere that coconut oil helps with managing and keeping fleas away from your pets. So of course, out of frustration, I tried. And honestly, it worked. I literally cover my cat, my animals, my dog and my cat with a little bit of coconut oil. I did that for about 2 to 3 times a week at first. Maybe that was excessive. You know, being desperate, of course, probably that was excessive. And but the fleas stayed away. Not a single flea on my pets. And consequently, no fleas in the house. However, and I don't know if this is really true, I was discouraged from using it because I was told that the coconut oil can clog the pores. But I'm like, just like how we apply this stuff to our skin, it's probably the same. I just treated it as the same. So, and then the other thing too, I do bathe my pets. I bathe my cat as well. He's very good at that. So that was not an issue. But this really did help with flea control. You can go look it up on YouTube and other videos and read up on it. But this has been the reason why we were able to get a handle on our flea situation. I want to talk about coconut oil for my skin. I use this and I use cocoa butter. Okay, those are the only things I use. Before I used a lot of perfume, lotions and things like that. I still do from time to time, but these are the products I like. I like keeping things as natural on my skin. You know how I feel about skincare? I like keeping things as natural as possible when it comes to my skin. So this, oh my gosh, it keeps you so smooth and your skin so moisturized, even your scalp and everything like that. It keeps everything so moisturized, and you do not sweat it out. You do not feel overly hot in summer or anything like that. It's just a great option if you're looking for something natural. If you have issues with like your bra lining underneath your breast, your boobs, or your underwear lining between your thighs, coconut oil is very, very soothing for those areas as well. Also, coconut oil is a great option for your hair. If you're trying to condition your hair, you can add this to your deep conditioning regimen, or you can even apply it straight from the bottle, straight to your hair. But I would suggest a little, since a little goes a long way. It does tend to build up just a little bit, but it is good for your hair as well. I have also used coconut oil as a cooking oil when I was bulking. This was one of the oils that I used. I used this with, I interchanged it with olive oil, and those are the only two I use. This is very good. It helps with your digestive tract. And coconut oil, just adds a really great flavor to your food, especially in smoothies. Coconut and pineapple, anything tastes so wonderful. But it was a great option when we were cooking, and of course a little went a long way as well. So now that I'm cutting, I'm not frying anything. I haven't been frying anything for months, with oil at least. So but if I had to, this would be one of my options, this or my olive oil. Coconut oil can be used as part of a homemade body scrub. You can combine this with coffee beans, like grounded coffee, an essential oil like peppermint or whatever you're into, and a little bit of coconut oil, and you can apply this while taking a shower. And the only thing you'll probably have to deal with is the oil in your tub. So it's not something I'll do often, but if you're trying to save some money or you're trying to go a little bit natural and use something that works as well as everything else out there, that is a great option if you're looking into a homemade body scrub. Believe it or not, there was one time when I had an issue with deodorant. I think I had a reaction, and I used this as a deodorizer for the day. It worked. It really helped, and I didn't want to put powder or anything, even though that can work as well. I just felt like using some coconut oil. That's it. I really hope my video enlightens you on the many uses of coconut oil. There are tons of uses out there. I just mentioned what I do and how I use the product, and I really felt compelled to share because the benefits are just way too many to not share with my viewers. That's it, guys. Thank you so much, and let me know what you think. Bye.